afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. How are
So
you?
first of, I am also fine, Roshan. So first of all, I would like to just say a big thank you to you, and I feel you can say truly privileged to have you here today. And
Thank
I
you,
think
ma'am.
this episode, this episode is very special to me because I remember you were the first person I interacted with on this journey.
Yeah, I also remember. We had a conversation in a cafe. Yeah,
Yes, in a cafe. And in a way, you inspired me to start my own YouTube channel and take that
yeah.
first step.
Really?
Yes, yes. So I
Yeah.
am very excited to have you over here and welcome to my show.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting.
So, Roshan, for our new audience, I know that your name itself is a brand and
Uh,
you need not to introduce yourself, but for the sake of new audience, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. You are just making it a big deal. You see, I'm not that popular. So, hello, everyone. My name is Roshan, and I'm from Bihar. I work as a teacher on the internet. I teach English, and I run a YouTube channel called Roshan Escapes, where I talk about English learning, books, and movies. And my hobbies include reading books and playing cricket. So that's pretty much about me.
Fantastic. So, Roshan, the first question which I want you to ask is that
Mhm.
have you faced any such difficulty on this journey? I would like you to just reflect on that problem so that our beginners can be assisted.
So you want me to talk about English learning, right?
Yes, yes, about your journey.
Yeah, I won't say I have faced many challenges because I never paid attention to it. If you are paying attention and consciously learning, then you face challenges. But in my case, it was just to entertain myself, right? But when I started, I thought that I need a lot of people to talk with, but I was not able to find partners. So maybe that one challenge I would say, like not having many people to talk with. But I figured out a way. I started talking to myself. Sounds crazy, but I recorded myself a lot, and that's helped a lot. I mean, recording myself and then analyzing where I was making mistake, and technology helped a lot. AI was there, so whenever I was making a mistake, I right away went on ChatGPT or maybe on some other platforms, and there I asked for alternatives that how I can say the same thing in a different manner. So that helped. And at the same time, I was also learning typing. I like to work on my computer, so I thought that if I have good typing speed, I'd be able to write good script. I'd be able to make notes for my students. So that also helped. So talking to myself and then analyzing my mistakes. So these things.
Fantastic. I can see plethora of books behind you. And
Yes.
I think yeah, I have watched many of your videos, and in each of your videos, you have mentioned that you are a great lover of books.
Yeah.
So, what kind of books do you actually read?
I read to entertain myself. It's not that I am an intellectual guy. I feel that I read a lot, but I feel that I'm a very dumb person, if it makes sense, because I read only to entertain myself. So, but yeah, I read mostly fiction and fantasy, but they help me a lot with escaping reality, and because of those books, I'm able to speak. I get a lot of good ideas. I write. I become a good writer, and I have become a good writer, I think. I'm not comparing myself with others, but the way I used to write, but the way I write now, I see a lot of difference. And I think a lot of credit goes to the kinds of book I read. So mostly fiction and fantasy.
Fantastic. And I just want to ask you that how did you feel when you got your first subscriber? Very funny question.
I still remember it. I think it was my friend who subscribed me for the first time. So it's a different thing. Social media is weird. Like we are so connected to it, even a little comment or a compliment or maybe a negative feedback can change your mood. But yeah, YouTube was new for me. I never thought that I'll make a living out of it. But yeah, it was a good feeling. And I remember it was my friend. Right away after recording my video, I sent it to him. See, I am on YouTube. Let me know what you think of it. So I remember I got some 100 views in a few days, and most of them were my friends or my relatives. I right away let them know that guys, see, I'm on YouTube. Give me your feedback. So I think my first real interaction with people were from this book Godan. by Munshi Premchand. That video got around 1,000 views. So I met a lot of new people. I got some feedback, and it really motivated me that I should continue it.
Fantastic. And you have also initiated Sasta podcast. How is it going?
Yeah.
Tell me something about it. How
It's
did you
not
come
going
up
well
with
at
that
all.
idea?
It's not going at all good. I mean, the idea came because of my conversation with my friend Sudha. We thought that let's record a video in real life instead of talking on Skype or maybe Zoom. So I invited her and we had a chat. And I thought that what should I call it? Our setup was very we didn't have even a good mic, not even a good camera. So I thought let's call it Sasta Podcast. And then after I started calling other friends who could speak a few lines, and now I'm running out of friends, and I come from a small village, and there are not many people who speaks English. So I'm running out of guests now. So I don't think there is going to be any more Sasta podcast. Maybe in future, if I move to a bigger town or a city, let's see what happens. But at the moment, there is no more Sasta podcast.
So where do you get your inspiration? I mean, where do you get your ideas for the upcoming video? So I want to
Yeah.
know that.
I think, you know what, we don't have much original ideas. We can put our individuality into those ideas, but I consume a lot of media. What I consume, I think I get ideas from them. I get ideas from people like you on YouTube. To record conversational videos, I got this idea from Santa ma'am because I had my first conversation with her. So I follow a lot of people and I learn a few things from one person to second person. Then like from each individual, I get something new. So I won't say all of my ideas are completely original, but yeah, you have to add your own flavor. So I get inspiration, I work on those ideas. Maybe I'm making it too complicated, but uh, I just try to add my own flavor. That's it.
Right. Fantastic. One other funny question coming up. If you want to collaborate with one YouTuber of your own choice, who would
Yeah.
be? Who would it be?
There are just so many to choose one. But yeah, I used to watch PewDiePie a lot when I was young. When I was younger, I still do. PewDiePie was really famous among teenagers. So, but as a person, he grew a lot. Not because of his subscribers, not because of his popularity on YouTube, but he's a really nice dude. He's always into self improvement. He likes to talk about books, bodybuilding, or maybe just living a peaceful life. He always wants to improve himself. So I also have that kind of mindset. I'm not a gamer, by the way, but apart from it, I have learned a lot from him, and I have been watching him like when I was in class 10th. So yeah, that's one person I'd like to collaborate, but it's it's a big dream, to collaborate with him. But yeah, if I could get a chance, then definitely PewDiePie.
I wish that your dream may come true. I can wish that. So, Roshan, if there is one word
Hmm?
that could describe you, what word that could be? One
It's
word.
not a good word. It's not a good word. I'm a very pessimistic guy. Like no matter what I do, I always look at that negative spectrum. So
Oh,
I'm a kind of pessimistic guy, but I like to, reflect on thoughts that what I could have done in a better way. So maybe that word, pessimistic.
right. But I think that now you are trying hard to come out of that pessimistic zone, isn't it?
Yeah, I have tried, but it's a spiral. Like no matter how, if always I think about it, I have come out of it, but then something happens, then I return to that old habits of spiraling. But I think it also helps me to create something new. I don't know, but it does help.
Years back, I mean not years back, we can say months back,
Hmm?
I saw a lot of videos and where you talked about some negative comments people putting on your YouTube channel. You felt
Yeah.
really bad. So have
Mhm.
you come out of that or still you
You know
are
what?
just
I
brooding?
I don't let those thoughts actually demotivate me. But of course, it makes me feel bad, and I won't say that it doesn't influence me. But yeah, I don't let them influence me a lot. So it was not very serious. I just wanted to make content out of it, whatever people were talking about me. So yeah, that's what I did. And I see a lot of books behind you also. Are you reading a lot these days?
Yes, I read a lot. I mean, I'm an avid reader. You can say I love to read. Again, the same reason whenever I want to escape myself from the hustle and bustle of life, I
Hmm?
just have one friend forever, and that is friend.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I
books
totally
are
relate
our
with you.
best companions. So Roshan,
Exactly. Hmm.
I just want to ask you. I think that I'm troubling you a lot, but
No,
last
no.
question only.
Hmm.
That is there any future plan?
Yeah, future plans. I have got so many future plans. First of all, I have quit my job. Like I'm not working in school anymore, and thanks to YouTube, I have got some students. So I'm doing it full time now. I teach students online in group sessions, in individual classes, and that's going good at the moment. So if I keep on getting more clients, I'll continue that. And I'm also planning to open my own institute, not anytime soon, but hopefully in couple of years I will have my own spoken English center where I can teach people how to speak English. So that's one plan. And another, as always, I want to keep on reading different type of literature, educate myself. So that's two long-term goal I have. And of course, YouTube.
Right. So hats off to Ocean because you are a great motivation and inspiration for those who want to begin their journey on YouTube. And last but not the least, could you give a piece of advice to those beginners who want to start their own channel on YouTube?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for your kind words. I will, whenever we talk, you always praise me and it makes me feel good. So if anyone is watching me, do visit my channel and write good comments about my videos that I'm doing great. I'm just kidding, guys. And yeah, yes, ma'am. I just say one thing. Uh, Let go of that outside validation. If you want to create something, go on, create. Like, of course, getting good feedback is very important, but if you put yourself on the internet, you will realize that you need to keep on improving. Making videos is not an easy task, but you see the process, you will keep improving after each video. So keep on creating and find your niche. If it is English learning, keep on improving. If you are interested in other topic, then keep on exploring. You will figure it out. So your basic motivation should be to make a better video than your last video. So don't compare yourself with others and keep on improving from your last video. So that's a couple of suggestion I have for the beginners.
Superb. So, in a nutshell, you want to say that we should go on and on this journey and never give
Hmm.
up, right?
Exactly, exactly.
So thank you, Roshan, for being on my channel. And I would again like to extend my thank you because you took time out of your busy schedule and you are here. So
Thank you, ma'am.
thank
Always, always. Whenever you want to, just send me a message and I'll be here. I'm always home these days.
thank you, Roshan. I can say you have a heart of gold. And yes, that is the one reason that you are on a progressive track because you always thought about your not only subscribers but also about your co-learners. So bye bye,
Thank you,
Roshan.
ma'am.
Thank you
Yeah.
once
Have a good
again.
day. Bye.
Thank you. Same to you.